all my feminine energies out there, stop chasing the masculine energy. Stop doing it. Why are you chasing? Did you know 80% of women are actively chasing men? No wonder there's an imbalance in the world. No wonder a lot of masculine energies are not stepping into the feminine energies, and feminine energies are not stepping into the masculine energies. It is a whole complete mess. So first and foremost, feminine energies, stop chasing the masculine. And I'll tell you why. Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's Annie, your psychic limitless mindset manifestation coach. Welcome. I salute you. Thank you for being here today. Today, it's going to be a bit of a rant. Or I hope not, because I'm trying to break it down to you why feminine energy should not be chasing the masculine. First and foremost, you need to understand the way the energies work. It's completely different. You know how they say women are from Venus and men are from Mars? Well, literally, you can use that analogy here. Because the masculine energies always have that instinct to hunt, to pursue, to chase. So if the feminine energies are doing 80% of that work, where they are chasing the masculine or they are pursuing the masculine energy, well, what does the masculine really need to do then? What are you giving the masculine to do? Why have you chased and pursued this masculine energy? Now, I'll tell you why. It's so messed up now. And it needs to stop, seriously. I mean, even as a psychic, I get extremely annoyed when I'm looking at the dynamics between a love relationship. First and foremost, feminine energies. You have to understand you are the prize. Yeah, you are. If you do not see yourself as a prize, how do you expect the masculine energy to see you as a prize? How does that work? So as an exercise for the feminine energies out there, I want you to write down a list of qualities that you're so proud of. What is it about you that's that X factor? What is it? What's it about it with your energy? How are you with people? How do you interact with people? What is it about you that gives you that feeling that you are a prize? And if you can't find that feeling, that's when you know you've got inner work to do.
So when I'm talking about inner work, guys, I'm not talking about, just looking great, superficial, body surgery, hair, nails, makeup. They are great contributing factors, definitely. But it doesn't make the package of you as a whole. I'm talking about your authentic energy. I'm talking about more of your character, more of your personality, how your energy radiates, how you come across other people. What is a story that you tell yourself when it comes to love and relationships? What is it? So you've got to look at yourself as inner work as a whole package. It's not just superficial. Because I'm telling you, I guarantee you, a lot of people who just focus on the superficial ain't really happy internally from inside. And you probably pick that up when you look at relationships and you look at couples or in the public eye. You're like, yeah, they look great, but there's just something missing. Well, it's the inner work. So the reason why we're seeing a lot of feminine energies pursue and chase the masculine energy, it's because they do a manifestation from a form of lack, need and want. And you can do a manifestation like that. Don't get me wrong. That's 3-dimensional. Those kind of manifestations don't really stick. And ultimately, they don't really make you happy. What I want to do is shift you to a 5-dimensional. So that's really getting behind your energy. Really understanding that if you worked inside out, you'll be attracting those masculine energies in. And that's the place where you want to be. So a lot of times when the feminine energy has chased and pursued the masculine energy, and I'm giving them the insight from a psychic perspective, and what I'm doing is, I'm not really that direct, but what I do and what I like to do is to give the red flags to the feminine energy. I like to validate certain things. I like to pull out whether it was an event that they went to or a situation or an argument, whatever it may be, that comes down as a form of download. I give that to the feminine energy and I'm like, right, this is what's happened, and watch out for this. Because what I like to do is get you fully awakened to understand what kind of situation you're in. Now, the biggest downfall for feminine energy is denial. It's the fact that there's a knowing deep inside that this masculine energy does not want to be with them. So what they do is try to sustain that bond for as long as they can, but the outcome is inevitable. Now, when you start manifesting from a 5-dimensional place, that's when the energy can really, really shift. But if you're continuing in that 3D mode from a lack, need and want feminine energies, then you're going to get the same result. So you feminine energies really need to understand that your energy field you have a chance to create the biggest, baddest, energetic, attractor machine ever, where you are attracting these opportunities in, you're attracting the masculine energies. And if you do have the desire for a specific person, well, you can manifest it, but from a 5-dimensional way, not from a place of a lack, need, or want. Because then what you're doing is you're actively taking the steps to chase and pursue. Yeah. So I recently connected with this client and she wanted a love and relationship reading. And as I was going in, I was validating this energy, this person, in terms of the personality, character, how they look. Sometimes even a name can pop out, which is quite freaky. But as I was going into that energy, I said, right, can I ask you one thing? She's like, sure, Annie. Did you actively chase and pursue this masculine energy by doing this? And she's like, oh, yes, I did. Right. So what you've done is you didn't give enough room for the masculine energy to chase and pursue you, correct? She's like, no, I did most of the work. Right, you did most of the work. So now you're in a relationship, which I wouldn't call a relationship, it's actually a situationship that you've created based off your lack, need, and want. She's like, yes, to be in a relationship, right? But this is not a relationship. She's like, okay. The hardest thing for anyone to hear is when they are not desired, when they're not really truly wanted. That's fine. That is fine. Because you know what? Use that as a form of guidance, a form of feedback. But you know what? I need to go away and I need to work on myself because I may not be desired by you, but you are holding me up to meet the actual person who really truly wants to be with me, who has that desire. That's what you're doing. And another thing as well with the feminine energies that I'm going to really share with you, when you are manifesting from a place of lack, need, and want, right? So say, for example, you have a want or a need to be in a relationship because you cannot stand to be lonely, right? When you do that manifestation, yes, it will come through. The universe will place someone on your pathway, but it's only going to be for a short term. It's never actually long term. And I'll tell you why. Because the energy never really sticks. It doesn't stick. Because the masculine always needs to hunt and chase and go for what it truly desires. So what you can do is work on yourself as much as possible. And remember, you can create that energy field, awesome magnetic machine that you are to ultimately attract the one that truly desires you. So I can teach my clients how to get into that manifesting state to get that contact from that person back. Of course I can. But what happens then? The contacts come in. What happens? Still in the same cycle? Still in the same loop? Contact will come in, back out again. Yeah, can you see where I'm going with this, guys? Now, the exception to this rule, guys, is if the feminine energies are chasing the masculine, but it's only for a bit of fun and it's only casual, by all means, chase all you want. Chase. Yeah. But if you are looking for something long-term, serious, committed, in an actual relationship, not a situationship, then you allow that energy to chase and pursue you. But obviously, when the masculine energy is chasing you, don't leave him hanging for too long that he's actually chasing you. The energy from chasing to pursuing has to shift as well. Because what happens is if you leave it too long, this is just an insight I'm going to give you, for the masculine chasing you, sometimes the masculine energy will be like, oh, what the heck, this is long. So you need to ultimately learn how to switch the energy from chasing to pursuing. And that's things that I teach in my coaching. So when you're ready to get out this crazy 3D relationship, situationship that a lot of people are in and you want that edge, head over to my website here below and you can check out my other videos on my YouTube channel, how to get chased by your SP, how to receive contact from someone from the past. There's a lot of stuff that I can give you hints and tips on. But when you're ready to take it up a notch and you really want to work with me, again, just register your details. And until then, guys, like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.